Yeah, I know it's a lot of credit to put a video on, but seriously, I'm typing and then my phone's going and then it all goes poof and I have to start again. And no, I'm sorry, video's easier, especially at the moment. Yeah, so I am proud of myself, extremely proud of myself. Anybody else would have lost it on day 2, maybe day 1. I cannot describe the amount of abuse that I have had to put up with this past week, and I've let it all slide. It's, and then please don't. All I've kept on saying is, please don't start a problem. You know, I was laying there trying to find something to watch, and then one of the little cousins has opened the door on me and gone and sat outside for a little bit. And then I'm telling you, these women are fucking mahoosive. Just because they don't use fists doesn't mean they're not hitting. Any sort of aggressive physical contact is a hit. And women are snidey and they're bitchy. So when they literally lay on you, they're using their fucking weight. I'm dinky. But they don't know how strong I am. So literally, I have this door open on me, whatever. And then I have this woman literally, again, laying on me. I literally just got my hand and I just pushed her. And she went, I sat up and I'm like, Angel, go home. Bearing in mind, this is 1:45 in the morning. And this is after a hell of a load of shit all day and all night. And I feel like crap. Absolutely feel like crap. Physically. And, yeah. So, because she was laying on my Liputa, I literally, instead of asking her to move, I just, you know, you get a table and you've got all the cutlery and the glasses and the plates and you pull the tablecloth and everything still stays there. Well, I've done that. I've just pulled my Liputa and she's like, ugh. Didn't say a word. I just folded up my stuff. And then I pulled the second one, folded up my stuff, went out into the area where I've squirreled my stuff, and my poncho that I made, she'd put something on it and it was all wet. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Thanks a lot for the respect, you know. So she's bolshed out, so I don't care. And the thing is they've all been benefiting literally from my extension lead, you know. Right, I know by watching these videos back, I say you know a lot, so at least it's better. You know what I mean, like. So I've calmly just taken all of their chargers out of my extension lead so I can pack it away. I think I had 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of stuff with me. And then obviously loaded with my stuff. Everybody's just like, what's going on? What's going on? And then my cousin, now this is what I'm proud of the most. I have to put you down here. She had both arms, both her hands on my arm. And she's pulling me. She's going, sleep here, sleep here. Bearing in mind, they're all having a go at me because I'm sweating. And I'm like, well, yes, I'm sweating. I'm having to wear a lot of clothes. You know, I'm menopausal. And they're all just giggling and laughing about it. And anybody that's been through the menopause, you know how draining it is. and how physically it changes you, you know. It's like you're a bloody teenager again. But and you know, when you get a hot flush, it just like, it makes you feel sick sometimes. So I've had them having a go at me because I'm sweating, even though they're the cause of it. She had her hands it, and I'm just like, please let go of me. If I'm stuttering, I am translating everything from Lingala in my head to English. So I'm sorry if it's coming out a bit. And she's grabbing me, and that freak, well, just zoomed up. It came from here, and it zoomed up, and it went through my body. And I was like 6 or 7 years old again, with how people used to treat me. And when I was young, when I had a load of people around me, I would just literally freak out. It's like a cornered animal. And then I made it go back down. And please let go of me. That's all I kept on saying. Don't, it's called, don't, Tika Kanganga. Tika Kanganga. Balimbasi, Tika. And that's all I kept on saying is, please let go of me. Please let go of me. I am fed up of being hit by my family. You know, my white family hit me and abused me. Now my black family is hitting me and abusing me. You know, and then when I finally went outside, I walked out. I don't even know who was there. It's like, where you going, Angel? And I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm fed up of being hit. I'm fed up of the women, you know. And then I walked down, and then he's 24. He's 24 years old. He's the same age as my youngest, but he's like massive and big. You know, he's come running down the road after me because I've just stormed off, literally just marched off like my warrior soldier self. And they're like, you can't go. It's dangerous. It's dangerous here in Congo. And I'm like, it was dangerous for me in England too. You know. And he's like, oh, your father. I'm like, no, my father would be quite happy if somebody took me out. You know. He'd be quite happy. He'd get all the sympathy, you know. It'd be brilliant for him. One problem for him solved. So, and again, he grabbed me, and all through that, apart from that first time, I didn't tense up at all. I just stayed calm. So I walked back, stood outside. I'm like, okay, you don't want me walking home? I will call a taxi. So I got my phone out and I called a taxi. They're all, by this time, more people are gathering. So I am actually surrounded, absolutely surrounded. And the little girls, I'm going to call them little girls because they're younger than my children. You're bad, you're bad, you're bad, look at your behaviour. And when the taxi actually came, they was trying to stop me from getting in the car. Every time I opened the door, they were shutting it. And then I'm surrounded. Absolutely surrounded by men, by women, all pointing and having a go, telling me I'm bad. And I managed to get in the car, and the poor taxi driver, he's just like, what the fuck is going on here? And all I kept on saying is, can we go, please? Can we go, please? The car was surrounded. He couldn't move. Like, can we go, please? Please, can we go? Can we go, please? That's all I kept on saying. So, and there's so much more, just so much more. It was constant, The only time I got a break was when I went and sat by myself and watched the stars. We ain't got no stars at the moment. It's winter, so we've got cloud cover, but the moon and the sun is out, and so yeah, that's the only time I'm finding any peace, is when I sit for 10 minutes watching the sunset, and then I sit watching the moon. I'm not going back today. I think everybody can do with a break, especially me, because it don't poke me anymore. I refuse to fight. One of my cousins, actually, another person put their hands on me. Actually, I think I had 3 or 4 people with their hands on me at one time. And my other cousin, she went, look, you know what? Leave her alone. She's a boxer. And then they all turned to her, like, what? Yeah, she's a boxer. Don't. And that's how I managed to get in the car, because everybody stood back after that. And I turned around and said, I don't need boxing to defend myself. And I said, you know what? Because, the cousin that I know quite well, she's like, but this is your grandmother's funeral. And I went, yeah, and that is the only reason why I'm here, because she's the one that turned around and told you to leave me alone. I turned around and said, when I showed her videos of the art that I do, it made her happy that there was still African art going on, like when she was little, the Africa she remembers. That they all forget that this woman was in a country where, I think Belgium was here at the time, so she's seen this country liberated. She lived through a liberation, and she just kept on. She used to say to them, leave her alone. She is Congolese, And I turned around and said to him, you don't know what we talked about. We had some good old fucking chinwags. And she's the only one that's trying to tell me the history of where we came from. Instead of wearing named brand clothes and eating and sitting and gossiping. I had one beer yesterday. I bought myself a beer. And the Magonzi actually, his soldier gave me $20 when he turned up. So I bought myself one Tebow King. Everybody, oh, you're drinking. Oh. And I'm like, yeah, one. Now, bearing in mind, this one drink lasted me fucking 4 hours, and I'm like, excuse me, I have sat here all week and watched everybody getting themselves pissed drunk, the amount of bottles of whiskey, and it's Hennessy. It's not cheap whiskey. They're drinking, and it's great big bottles and loads of them. I counted eight massive litre bottles outside in the morning when I went out for a fag. And I said, and you're moaning at me for having one. Even the Magonzi went, don't drink too much. And I'm like, this is my first one and my only one. Okay. But he's all like, oh, this is my firstborn daughter. I literally go up to him, I go, hello, Magonzi. And then I wait for whatever he's got to say, and then I'm gone. Just do my due, pay my respect to the chief. They don't treat him like that. So I'm going to go back tomorrow with the cake that I said that I was going to make them, because I stand up for my word. I try, and my best, the words that come out of my mouth, I try to follow that with the actions as well. So I don't care. I'm not going to become like them. And tomorrow I'm going back, give them the cake, say hello to everybody, and then I'm going to go and find my naughty corner, and I'm going to go and sit and be bad all on my own. And if anybody tries to come into my bubble and start trouble, I'm going to kick them straight the fuck back out with a smile. Because I'm not going to be that way. That is just not good energy. I refuse to become like them just to be worried about what you're wearing, you know. I've done everything they have asked and then some. I like me as me. I keep on saying I want to return to being an artist. Being an artist, me, is nice and calm and I'm happy. Being a Magonzi is so much hard work. And they're horrible. They're being horrible and they're all laughing about it. So let them laugh over there. And I will go and pay my respects to a great woman who would have to be mortified on how they are treating me. So I've got a day to get on with, and yeah, I know this is going to take a lot of credit to put onto YouTube at the moment, but one day it won't be, and I can do it. I know I can because I've done it so many fucking times before. You know, this is why a lot of us like being on our own and we like being in our own homes, because we go outside and all fucking hell breaks loose and it's all shit and you're like, but I'm sorry, I'm just existing. So I keep on saying, how am I so bad? And nobody can give me an answer. Nobody can give me an answer, but they want all my stuff. They want all the benefits of me. They just want me to sit there, look pretty, not say a word. You know, when they're like, go back to England, go back to England. Should I, just like the Wright family, go back to Africa, go back to Africa. Oh, fucking hell, I do need a planet of my own. Anyone want to come and join me, my little spaceship? We go, we just sit, we have fun, we do art, you know, do your own thing, keep yourself. We have a commune area where we all gather if we want to, you know. Just, I can't wait to get myself out of here. Not out of this country. My life that I've made for myself is lovely here. Absolutely amazing. Being in that family isn't good. They're fucked up, man. They're just like fucked up, you know. And I refuse for my father to try. Oh, no, can't tell him. He'll just laugh. It's just fuel for his fire. Um, he sent big men after me to hit me. Do you think he's going to do anything about the family? It's just another thing for, oh, maybe this will make her go away. You know, so no, no help there. Here, I have no help. It is me. It is me. So, like before, when I had to do all of these things and it was just me, I can do it again. I don't have children to look after anymore. You know, I haven't got that worry anymore. They're fine. You know, I taught them well. So, it's like getting my big girl boots on. I'm going to put my army trousers on today. I'm going to clean my cave so that I've got my energies back to normal. And then I'm going to go and make a cake and then I'm going to go and sell it because everybody's been asking for it. So it'll be gone in 20 minutes, you know. So up there, fucking Nellies. And thank you. Thank you for just all, just, blah, thank you. I hope you can get this energy of how much you mean to me. Fuck's sake. This is why I keep on saying I love you. This is why I keep on telling you you're beautiful and you're amazing, Bubbles. Because you are. And the reason why I'm doing a lot of these things, and I'll be writing a book, and I want the people in my life to be immortalised. You know, we've got technology now. We don't have to rely on somebody writing books by hand, you know. So more people can get immortalised. And I want the amazing people in my life to someone, if we get to 200 years down the road, to pick up a book and read about Mr. B, read about Jackie, read about Hilary and Richard, you know, Hazel, all of these connections and all of these moments that we've shared. I want people to know that life can be absolutely what the fuck surreal bad, but these moments are what make it worth keep on going. You are what makes all of this worth keep on going. So let's get on with the day. Love yous lots.